everyone. It's me, Luphisra, and I'm back to play more of Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot, the London case. Now, last time we left off, we found out who stole the Magdalene painting. However, as we went to her apartment to confront her, her apartment was on fire and she's dead. She's been murdered. So now it's not a simple robbery anymore. It's a murder. It's a murder case. So we have to find out who killed her. I have a lockbook and her key. What else can I look at her apartment? Can I talk to Hastings or something? Hastings, can I talk to her? Maybe he can help.
Monsieur Hastings, your assistance is required.
Of course. What do you need? Almonds? I've never had champagne that tasted of almonds.
Is that poison
One
then?
would hope not. Mademoiselle's lips may hold the missing clue we require.
Or I might need something to take like her residue on her lips
It
or
wasn't an
something.
accident. It was set on purpose, using turpentine to douse any evidence of them being there, and the forgery.
Ah, yes. There's been a forgery as well, because the painting that was supposedly burning in the apartment is not the one that's been stolen. Because the one that's stolen from the museum was cut. That one wasn't cut. So it's a forgery. So there's that too.
An almost perfect execution, had we not arrived in time before the evidence had burned away.
Yeah, we arrived just in time.
But why try and get rid of the necklace?
Oh, this one I had no idea.
Spoken like a true detective.
What can I do for you? Mr. Poirot, you are a genius.
Yes, and he knows it.
What can I do for you?
So how do we know it's not come to fire? No sign of burning and
From
no
analyzing the victim's
damage.
body, I can conclude that the cause of death was not dead by the flames.
Yeah, she was killed, I mean, before the apartment or the painting in particular was set on fire.
Not by the flames. Then what?
I had no idea.
That is what we are yet to determine.
Maybe poison.
What can I do for you?
Maybe poison. How do we know? Board and okay. Okay, I don't have all the clues
What
yet.
can I do for you?
Ooh, the snuff out belongs to wait, sorry.
Let us get back to the scene.
I need to look at the clues more closely, I think. Okay, there's a link. Burnt replica.
Come now.
Oh, huh?
Think on what has already been learned.
Okay, sorry. My bad, okay? Oh, yeah. The cork was pierced. So it might be poison. So yeah, she might be poisoned. Okay.
Where is the sense in that?
Hmm.
Something just...
No? Okay. The game does it for me.
What a revelation.
Yeah. Silk ledger and her movements. Okay. One more new link. 2 paintings. She sold 2 paintings.
Is there something...
Okay, now.
Another
Okay.
success. I never doubted myself.
Okay. So yeah, she's involved in fraud, and forgeries. Selling forgeries of her painting. Okay. Inspect her apartment and check the body. So, the key, which I already used, so I'm not sure why I can use it for even more. I need something.
Huh.
Okay, champagne
Uh-huh.
glass.
Ah.
Yeah, that syringe thing.
Ah.
Close up and detailed photographs of the penitent Magdalene painting, taken before it took its place in the museum. Okay. Okay. We have more gray cells. Discover more things about Irene. So she's not a real, good painter. She's just selling forgeries. I already inspected the painting and the bird painting.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm looking. Yeah, ignore his awkward walking. Poirot is very bad at walking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, discover everything.
Hmm.
Okay. Mm. I mean, I have the key.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. This one already checked out.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one I already have done, so I'm not sure.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, Interactive Hastings?
What do you need? Of course, the painting. Irene had made forgeries of the penitent Magdalene painting and was likely selling them for a pretty penny, I might add.
Most probably, yes.
What can I do for you?
Hmm.
That would never have even occurred to me. I've got a lot to learn.
Indeed you do. Indeed you do, Hastings.
What can I do for you?
It belongs to Irene.
That would never have even occurred to me. I've got a lot to learn.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Let us get back to the scene.
Okay, I've talked to him about everything. I have not finished inspecting his apartment. Okay. Or I mean her apartment. Great replica. To many, it would appear to be the original, but to a trained eye, a forgery created by Irene's hand and brush. Okay, I checked her body. There's a link to be made. Irene was poisoned.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Oh, wait, no.
One step closer to revealing the truth.
Yes, she was poisoned. That's a syringe.
I must act on thought and fact.
Yeah, okay.
I should consider this.
I don't know what to link it to.
Come, my little Grey Cells.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, game. Thank you for helping me. So yeah, someone poisoned her, killed her, and tried to start the fire to just destroy all evidence. Okay. Can I talk to him more?
What do you need? I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
Take your time. Consider what we have seen and learnt of Mademoiselle Courtsmith's time here yesterday.
Okay, firstly, we know that she had a number of visitors and an argument with one of them.
Yes, she
Among
did.
these visitors, one left with a painting. Perhaps another forgery.
Probably.
Très bien.
Irene wasn't drinking alone, and whoever she was drinking with likely poisoned her.
Mm-hmm.
The killer used a syringe to inject a liquid form of the poison through the cork and into the bottle.
Yep.
Potassium cyanide. Traces of the compound can be found in nature, but dangerous levels, such as those present, can be detected by its notable almond smell.
Ooh. I didn't know that.
And she fell victim shortly after in her chair.
Yep.
What are you going to tell him?
The truth. He may hope for a simple and somewhat convenient version of events, but he cannot ignore the facts that we shall present.
Yeah, no, he cannot ignore it. He needs to discover the
My
truth.
crime scene still intact?
Yes, it
Of course,
is.
Detective Inspector. There is something that...
There's nothing more to say.
Pardon, Detective Inspector. The truth is that Mademoiselle Irene Courtsmith was murdered.
Indeed, she has.
Right you are. I'll be sure to make a note.
But you won't.
Excuse me? Are you forgetting who you're talking to?
You don't seem like a very competent detective, dude. I'm sorry.
He is well aware of your authority and your capability of coming to the same conclusion. We only wish to inform you of our findings.
Yeah, well, Poirot was more better at talking about these things than, than Hastings is, I guess.
Well, my men have been in, as have I, and I've concluded that the mademoiselle, as you so elegantly called her, made off with the painting and decided to have a few drinks to celebrate. She passed out drunk in the chair, candle still lit, and the place went up like a match.
You see, as I said, he's an incompetent detective. Too incompetent.
Detective Inspector, s'il vous plaît. It is really not that simple.
Like, really, he's a bad detective. Like, it's so obvious she's been murdered. If you really just pay attention to the details and actually investigate, you would know that. But no, he doesn't. He's just like, I want everything, like, sweet and simple. Like, dude.
Who are you calling simple?
You.
He's not calling you simple, he's saying that isn't how it happened. How can you ignore the bottle of champagne that had been tampered with? The smell of poison on the cork.
We're both experts in poison now, are you?
And get a forensic expert to come over and study it. Like, dude, the clues are there, you fucking
Wish
ass.
to stand here and argue credentials. Mademoiselle Court Smythe was killed, not by the fire that burnt through her home, but at the hands of another. Her drink laced with potassium cyanide.
Yeah, it's very obvious that Poirot is upset, like me. Like it kills me, you know. Not really, but honestly, thinking about it, that this happened in real life. That there are policemen like D. Hartwig, you know, that don't want to investigate. They come to the simplest conclusions and they let the culprit just get away. And or have more victims killed until they finally take it seriously. It's
Quite the
insane.
imagination you two have.
It's the fucking truth.
Look, we can show.
No. We shall leave the detective inspector to discover the truth for himself. Detective, adieu.
Yeah, this is why, you know, Poirot and Hastings are the best detective.
Monsieur Hastings, you must learn which battles are worth the fight. Besides, we have no time to stand squabbling with him. We have a murder to solve.
Yep, indeed you do. He doesn't want to take it seriously, but we are going to take it seriously. Knowing now that the painting is not the original, I feel a sense of relief seeing it in its damaged state. Yeah, it's a forgery, it's not the actual painting. So we have completed Irene's investigation. So now we're on to chapter 5.
That was quite a night. I feel exhilarated, yet exhausted. Triumphant at what we have discovered, but mournful for Miss Court Smythe.
Yeah, I mean, she's a thief. You know, she's been doing horrible, like, criminal things, but still. Shouldn't be murdered like that, right? No one deserves that.
It is being able to control those emotions and still see the bigger picture that separates the best detectives from those that merely lack the thought of such responsibility.
So do you think it must have been one of the guests at the gala?
Most probably.
An accomplice disguised as a guest turned murderer. A master criminal they may appear to be, but they have never crossed paths with Belgium's greatest detective.
Yep, Hercule Poirot is gonna catch his ass.
I think I just felt a chill.
Now we must speak with the guests of the gala again, as well as find Monsieur Christiansen, who has continued to evade my questions. I have no doubt one or more
Thank
of
you
them
for
will
the
give answers we
follow.
require regarding
Hello,
the death of
Lauren,
Mademoiselle
Josh.
Smythe.
I'm glad you are enjoying my stream enough to follow. But yeah, we just found the killer. I've been doing good, actually. Stressful week at work, but not too bad. You know, it's been all right. Okay, my work hasn't been the hardest. It's just the people I deal with sometimes. But yeah, this is a very interesting game. Like I said, like I love all the Agatha Christie games with the exception of And Then They Were None. That is the only one I don't enjoy. I'm not even gonna get into it here, but what other games do I play? I play Nancy Drew. I play a lot of like point and click adventure games, actually, mystery games. And no, I don't just like RPGs. I play a lot of like point and click adventure games, mainly mystery games, like Agatha Christie, Sherlock Holmes. I haven't streamed that yet. And Nancy Drew. Yeah. I used to stream Hogwarts Legacy, but I have a very bad case of motion sickness. So even for point and click adventure games, there are some where I cannot play. Like even for this one, for the most part, like this game, it's fine for the most part, but there are the discovery thing. Yeah, the controls for that causes motion sickness. So I usually stream on a Saturday night, which is now like a very early Sunday morning for me. And because that's the only time I can stream, because I work 5 days a week and I'm too tired to stream after that. So I have mad respect for those who can stream, like before they start work or after work. No, I work in IT. I work in IT. And on Sundays, sometimes when I'm in the mood for it, like occasionally, spontaneously, I would stream in the afternoons. But I'm from Singapore, so I have a GMT plus 8 time. It's 12:11 a.m. right now. I try to stream for at least 2 hours if I can. But sometimes my motion sickness do get very bad that I can only stream for an hour, which sucks. I have a YouTube channel of the same name. And if you like hidden object games, I play those on there too. I don't stream hidden object games. I play them and I record it and just upload it. And if you miss my streams, it's on like my Twitch, and I also put it on my YouTube, which I sometimes edit it a little bit so it looks better. But yeah, okay. Yeah, see? This control like that. Like the Discovery has this kind of control where you control it using the mouse. That trigger for the motion sickness. Which is bad. Like there's so many games I cannot play because of this. It sucks. Okay. So I need to talk to the suspects. No. Which? Okay. And you will subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoy it. Where are the suspect? Where is what's her name? The girl in charge of the museum. Where do you get the model from? I got someone to make my model on Fiverr. And let's just say it's not cheap. But I do have a stable job, so I just really wanted one, so I got it. Previously, if you were to watch some of my previous streams, I have made my own, like, my first model that I used was like made using Inviroid, using free assets that I can find online. That was the one with the blue hair. If you were to rewatch my old like streams and videos, that one was made using free assets. Second model, also 2D, was a cheap pre-made but customizable avatar that you can find on Etsy, which is a really good option for those who doesn't want to pay a lot for a customized model but wants to start trying to do VTube. So I did that until I made my own, which is fairly quickly, because I see all these like beautiful models. I'm like, I need one for myself, so I got it done. That's what happened. And when I convert it to a spooky one for Halloween, I would if it wasn't so expensive. Because my model,
Mademoiselle, do you have a moment
the one that you're seeing now is like $1,000 already. I might put decorations though, like accessories maybe that I can find online for Halloween. Maybe that works.
Of course, Detective.
Just a completely new customized model for Halloween is just too expensive. Yeah. Can help you with that? Really? I mean, if you're really like interested, like you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. I'm yeah, but yeah, it's nice for the offer, but like only if you really want to, because you don't really have to do it or anything. I mean, there are a lot of free assets you can find online. Which is totally okay. Not as good as like a customized model, but it'll do. I'm still really happy with my model. And
Goodness. Yeah. You found the painting, haven't you?
Actually have not. But there's worse news.
The painting was recovered. A forgery, but it was damaged by the fire.
Yeah, it has been a stolen painting. The penitent Madeline painting was stolen, and then we found the culprit, and then she died. It's dramatic.
What on earth are you talking about? Forgery? Fire?
Yep. And Irene's been murdered.
It ran rampant through Mademoiselle Courtsmythe's apartment.
She's dead.
Yes, she's dead.
She would never be so. But with all of those flammable paints and... No!
How did she so quickly come to the conclusion that she died, though? Did Poirot imply it, or did I just miss it, or what?
Mademoiselle Warbeck appears quite distraught at the news. Perhaps I should have considered the nature in which it was delivered.
Yeah, that is one of Poirot's quirks, sometimes. Yeah.
I respected her as an artist and a friend.
It's Halloween is just around. Everyone's getting animations and stuff at stream. Yeah, Halloween is coming along, which after I finish this game, I'll probably play Luigi Mansion, but I'm not sure if I want to stream that or if I want to just record it. Because Luigi Mansion is quite long, actually. Luigi Mansion 3 specifically. It's
I
quite
do not
fun.
wish to push Mademoiselle Warbeck too far while in such a state. But as a friend, I must know if she was aware of Mademoiselle Courtsmythe's plan.
Okay.
Perhaps, as a friend, she let slip.
I actually don't have my own Discord. I'm not like a huge streamer and stuff. I'm not even an affiliate yet. I really just stream for fun because I like games and just want to share it. You know? So thank you for the offer. But maybe in the future, actually. I've got X. I don't really use X. Oh, so what do you mean by X? It's Twitter, okay? I'm old school. Like, why would he rename it X?
Her
Random
plan for
tangent,
what?
but
Stealing the
that's a
painting?
shitty name.
Making a forgery?
X.
Do you really think I'd let her do that?
Yeah, like, why did he suddenly change the name? It was so shocking to me when I opened my phone. I saw the app, but it's called X. The logo is X. You know, I thought I was hacked. I thought the app was hacked. And, like, some random downloaded app, and I deleted it. Just immediately.
She must have had help from someone she trusted.
So, because I work, you know, and I have a lot of information and stuff, I'm like, I didn't download this app. What the fuck is this app? I just deleted it until I looked it up online and it was Twitter, but renamed randomly, suddenly. And I was like, well, I'm not going to download it again. Fuck you, Elon Musk. And also, I used to use Twitter to post, but I don't really.
If she did, it wasn't me she confided in.
I don't post much about my streams, which I know I should. People say you need to advertise your streams on TikTok and whatnot. I don't usually do it. I'm too lazy. Twitter, all due respect. I mean, you can find me with. I have the same username on there.
I've been here trying to calm
You can
down
send
the
me something you
trustees.
want. I can take a look. No, but you don't really have to like do all the work. You know, you can just enjoy the stream. It's totally okay.
You did not leave the museum?
Yes, I've been doing this as a hobby too. You know, just gaming and sharing it with people.
I was here until the early hours. After the meeting, I wrote a letter to my father. I wanted his advice on what to do. It's just all so... Excuse me, gentlemen. I must go and make a phone call to an artist. I shan't be long.
Merci,
Okay.
mademoiselle. That is all for now.
You know, I want her to believe her that she's not the culprit because she's so nice sometimes, but she's also so suspicious. She's like, oh my god. Okay, Irene working late. But apparently no one can confirm an alibi because she's working alone, I think. There's that. So we interviewed one of the suspects. Do we wait here for her or do we just leave? Maybe I should just go. You know what? I have precious time. I want to interview the bunch of other suspects. Which is the one thing I like about the Agatha Christie games is that they're always like a ton of people you can talk to. Like even if they're not suspects, you know, they're just like people you can talk to. It's nice. Because I love the Nancy Drew games sometimes, but the lack of characters, man, it's so quiet. Although I know it's budget issues, but still. Okay, I was at the. Oh right, I can go there. Theater Street. Let's go Theater Street first. How about that? Try and interview some people. And yeah, I can see characters on the street, like character models, like random people. That's also nice. Where's Christensen? Okay, that guy's not there. He's not a suspect, but he's not there. Betty's dressing room. Can I find Betty? Is he here? I want to talk to. Okay, they're both. Okay, no, that's Hastings. Sorry, mistaken. I thought that would be her husband.
Bonjour, madame. Do you have a moment to... Has something happened?
You bet something's happened! That slime bag! How dare he say my performance was mediocre!
I'm sure he didn't mean.
That's it! I give up. I'm done with this acting. With this city.
Take a deep breath. One man's opinion, and a wrong one at that, is not powerful enough to topple a career like yours.
Yeah, I mean, listen to Hastings.
You're right. Let him think what he wants. I'm sorry. I'm an actress. It's my prerogative to be a little overdramatic.
It's fine.
Very impressive, Monsieur Hastings. A position in negotiations would suit you well.
With women, at least.
Is there something I can help you both with?
With women, at least.
You do know what I do, don't you? I was on stage, performing in front of a packed house.
Oh yeah, if she's doing that, then obviously it's not her.
I did not mean to.
Zach, he was there. You
Oh,
two seemed
yeah,
pretty
Zach.
friendly. He'll tell you. So will that Russian lady from the gala. She was with him.
Okay.
Monsieur Demir and Mademoiselle Babagne. Together. Très bien.
Oh yeah, he has a thing for Babanya, I think. Yeah.
Oh, he's already seen it. I told him he didn't have to come.
A supportive husband indeed.
Yeah, real supportive.
Sounds very sarcastic.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, so he's gone.
It is most important that I speak with him.
Then you've got a missing painting and a missing husband on your hands because I haven't seen him.
Yeah, so there's a missing painting, missing husband, and a murderer. And this missing husband of yours seems very suspicious, like he is the murderer.
Look, I don't think I can take much more today.
Mademoiselle Court Smythe was found murdered last night.
Okay.
I thought perhaps the news would be a little more jarring.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't really want to hear about anyone dying, but me and her... Well, there's no love lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's bad history between the two. The woman did, Irene did, sort of accuse her husband of being a bit flirty and shit. Yeah.
Madame Allen's nonchalant response has certainly caught me off guard.
But yeah, I mean, you hear someone dying, she's like, okay.
You have been most helpful.
Very suspicious. First suspect I have is the husband, who's Johann. Yeah, I have not interviewed him at all. So, this guy, suspicious. She could be covering for the husband too. Oh, and Zach. Oh, Zach is also a suspect. I think he's also a suspect in the first game. Okay. It wasn't all that involved in the first thing though, so. It's the door. Where's the door? Here's. Can't I leave? Is there something I need to do, or is this a bug?
You're just full of questions, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But,
You have been most helpful.
maybe talk to Hastings?
Monsieur Hastings, your assistance is required.
Of course. What do you need? What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Merci, Monsieur Hastings.
Nothing. Of course, nothing. Why would I have anything to talk to him about? Right? I can look at the waistband. Oh, move out of the way, Hastings. Jeez. Standing in the middle of the thing blocking. Oh, I need to sneak back in. Ah. Suspicious. Distract him.
What do you need? That sounds rather ominous.
I would not ask you to do something I would not consider doing myself. Only on this occasion, it is I that must execute the other part of the plan.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do?
Madame Hélène, you must hold her attention while I take the opportunity to look around.
I certainly can. I'll appeal to her love of attention. Mrs. Allen, that photograph there, is that really you on a live film set?
Yeah. Okay, good. Teleportation, Poirot. Good. A torn and discarded apology letter from one Johann Christensen, and with a stroke of luck, part of an address. One step closer to identifying his hiding place. And then he just pops back here. Awesome. That's what I was missing. Okay. Game is telling me I can't leave. I missed something. Okay. Very helpful. Okay. Is Hastings not gonna follow me? Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need you, Hastings. Okay, let's talk to some other people.
Monsieur Aylesworth.
Hello.
A detective that actually seems to be doing something to find my painting. What can I do for you? Quite well, thank you.
The infirmary discharged you already?
With a clean bill of health. I didn't want to wait around using up valuable resources.
An honorable gesture.
I was straight off to the House of Commons. I take it you haven't read today's newspaper?
I'm afraid I have had more pressing matters.
It certainly makes for an interesting read.
I was not aware reporters were permitted inside the house.
They aren't. I left and went to the London Illustrated News office. I gave my statement there. I can't for the life of me remember the chap's name. Rather pleasant, though. Anyway, you're a busy man. I'd hate to take up too much of your time.
It does not take a great detective to pick up on Monsieur Aylesworth's ever so subtle hint.
Is this about the insurance claim? It was merely a necessary precaution. I'm sure with you on the case, it won't be long before it's returned.
I do not doubt my abilities to return the painting, but I question why he felt it necessary to talk of sensitive details regarding the investigation to a national news outlet. It would not surprise me to learn of him using his loss for cynical gain.
I assume you saw the article in the paper?
Not yet.
Oui, monsieur. A fantastic opportunity for you to express your political opinions.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but Poirot has.
Oh, the people must know what I stand for. I'm here for them.
I will not take up any more of your time.
Okay, maybe I need to go back to Theater Street. Maybe I need to talk to Hastings and be like, okay, yeah, I finished looking around the apartment. We can stop distracting the lady now, okay? I need you. A partner. Or maybe I have to look some more. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I'll take a look around. Oh, paper. That's what I missed. Okay. Top of the flop. With a name like Betty Allen at the top of the bill, one would expect a certain level of professional stage experience to steer even the dullest of shows. But on this occasion, it was left threading water and floundering in a sea of amateur dramatics. The final curtain fall, along with its star from the other side of the pond, was greeted by a standing ovation, accepted with tears of gratitude, a bouquet-filled arm, and a wave that suggested she had given the performance of her life. And if her performance was that of an actress found on the streets of the East End, she deserved every applaud. Mediocre, a term usually used derogatively of someone's performance, but in Betty Allen's case, it is the best one can muster. Without the imaginably back-breaking support for the sublime accompanying orchestra, the entire show would have fallen under the weight of Mrs. Allen's increasing ego and misplaced high notes. Okay. Please comment. The misplaced Magdalene. The newly Christensen World Edward Gallery was set to return to the height of its glorious days, with its wavering reputation for bland and outdated exhibits being a regular occurrence. The arrival of a collection from the Du Bois estate in Beaulieu, Belgium, Belgium, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that, including the highly anticipated Penitent Magdalene, recently purchased by the Honorable Mortimer Ilsworth of the Conservative Party, was to be the revival that was so badly needed. Instead, while I stood patiently waiting for its grand reveal and expecting gaffes of it, was the shock of an empty frame that stole the limelight. The Paddington Madeleine survived the Bourbon Revolution, the Belgian Revolution, remaining steadfast on the walls of Chateau de Dubois for over 150 years, and yet in only a matter of weeks on English shores and days within our illustrious city, she was kidnapped. Detective Inspector Hardwick of Scotland Yard's swift arrival showed the urgency of not only the Metropolitan Police Force, but also the museum's curator, Miss Evelyn Lakshmi Warbeck, to find and return the precise piece back to its new, if not short-lived home. January's election result of a hung parliament was not the way the decade was expected to start. It paved the way for some that reside in the House of Lords to question exactly where they stood on the important policies, and for some, more importantly, how they would affect their support. One such MP that spent the last months considering his position and further career is the Right Honorable Mortimer Aylesworth. Hailing from Surrey, where his loyal constituency sees his moral code and ethics as a continuation of his father's sterling work, while it looked as though his popularity would only continue to grow through the Conservative and Liberal Unionists. His most recent speech in the House, where his fellow party members watched on as he questioned the integrity of his party before making the bold and often considered courageous suicide move of crossing the floor. Speaking with him following the House sitting, he told me I couldn't sit back any longer and allows those in desperate need in our towns and cities to be forgotten. We have the great privilege of serving the children and citizens, and we are just not doing enough. I had to make a change. Okay. I'll just read through it all. Okay. That's it. Look through all of it. Mortimer being interviewed. That was his thing. Okay. Can I talk to you again?
You're just full of questions.
You
Okay.
have been most...
Okay.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Nothing. I already looked it up, so maybe I'm done with this. Okay. So I interviewed Mortimer. Now let's go find the others. Let's go to the bishop.
Bartholomew! Here, puss, 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 puss. Where are you? Bartholomew! Enough now! Out you come! I'm sorry, I just don't have time to talk now. I have to find Bartholomew.
There's been a murder, dude.
Have you placed a missing persons report?
Really, Detective? Bartholomew is the church cat. I think a missing persons report might be a little overboard.
Oh, I thought it was person.
I am
Oh,
sure with our
he
assistance
thought it
we
was
shall
a
find it
person.
in half the time. And then, perhaps you will have time to answer my questions.
Fine. All that matters now is that we find him.
Yeah, I really don't like this guy.
His name is Bartholomew, and I'd appreciate it if you spoke of him as such.
Oh, for fuck's sake, just answer the damn question.
When did you last see Bartholomew?
Better. Well, you see, the poor creature took an interest in my easel. He leapt up, knocking over some of my supplies, and gave himself a fright. He bolted out of sight, and I've not seen him since.
Merci, Your Grace.
Okay, so let's look at the clues and see what we can find.
Oh.
Really short candle. No, I don't like this part of the investigation. Okay. Okay. Noticeable dent.
The evidence suggests something else.
Oh, it does? Well, then the only other option. Voila. Okay. Okay. Burnt low. Okay. Look at the easel.
Aha.
Oh, okay. I'll take it while he's there. Okay, I need to distract him. All right. Any other stuff? Swept up debris in the glass pan. Looks to be a shard of glass. Okay. Oh, there are Bibles on the seat. I thought they were like important stuff. Okay. Let's go look around everything first. Why are there some of the Bibles lying on the ground? I should pick it up. Okay. Look on this side first before I, take a little break and then talk to Hastings to distract the priest. Or bishop, I mean. Okay, nothing here. Alrighty then. Okay. Nothing here. Right. Perfect place to take a break. So I'm just gonna take a break and then when I come back, I'll play more of this game.